being here, and I'm already loving it. This packed house. Nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this off easy. So, easy, right? Alright, this first piece I'm going to do is called Puff Puff Pass.
That's right.
Before I speak, I should warn you. In fact, I should warn the Surgeon General that my speech can give you cancer. Cancer of the throat, because what I have to say is hard for most to swallow. It can give you emphysema of the ear. Because too many times people listen to it, but they refuse to hear. And you got to be careful because, see, I just took the filter off to smoke this microphone so that it's straight up concentration for your brain to keep up with what I got to say. And we all know that nicotine is so addictive. In fact, they should probably have patches to you on your way out so you don't get the itch, the urge to pick up the next paper you see and roll it just to right, smoking the lead right out of your pencil. You see, my ancestors were smoking this peace pipe long before Europeans ever discovered tobacco. And you can't jump from a shallow existence on this earth into a higher consciousness without being altered. Because it's easier for you to ban what you don't understand or what you've never been a part of. But this isn't about marijuana or being legal or illegal. This is about words. Words that maybe you should inhale, their definitions, before following blindly their descriptions in the paper and on the radio. And before you pass the blunt, maybe you should make sure that what you got is worth smoking. Make sure that what you got is worth smoking. Because what if I asked you, who discovered America? And if you said Columbus, what would you say if I asked you, how can you discover something that already had people there? You got to the party late, homeboy. And what if I said the word insurgent? What comes to mind? Enemy, Iraq, terrorist. Well, what if I told you that these were men, women, and children fighting in housecoats and sandals and fighting for a cause that they believed in and dying by the thousands? And what if I reminded you that insurgent was exactly what the British called Washington and Nathan Hale and Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton, and we call them revolutionaries and freedom fighters? And what if I sang the song, Get Up, Stand Up for Your Rights, and reminded you that while you're standing up for gay marriages and the right to abortion, you're giving up other rights like the right to a private conversation on your cell phone and the right... And what if I sang the song, Get Up, Stand Up for Your Rights, and reminded you that while you're standing up for gay marriages and the right to abortion, you're giving up other rights like the right to a private conversation on your cell phone and the right to progressively pursue a better job because of your credit score, and that credit card to the calling card to the governmental controlled mafia. And maybe, just maybe, I'm saying a prayer to myself in school because I'm scared. And I'm hoping that if there is a God, He hears me, because I don't have the insurance to cover a doctor bill if I get shot. Now let that fill up your lungs before you exhale. And when you go home and look in the mirror, I hope your eyes are red. But I hope they're red from crying, because see, that girl down the street is being molested by the priest, and she smiles at you while she cries on the inside, because you see, this is how Jesus loves her. And I hope your eyes are red. And I hope your eyes are red. I hope they're red from crying, because that girl down the street is being molested by the priest, and she smiles at you while she cries on the inside, because you see, this is how Jesus loves her. And I hope your eyes are red, but I hope they're red from crying, because that man that greets you at Walmart can't afford the medication needed to sustain himself and get a decent meal at the same time. And I hope your eyes are red. I hope they're red from crying, because your friends just lost their home in foreclosure because the bank got you greedy to tell them the truth about subprime mortgage practices. And I hope your eyes are red. I hope they are red from crying, because all that it takes for this to be you is tomorrow. And when someone stops you and asks you why your eyes are red, I want you to pick up the closest piece of paper that you can find, and I want you to roll it and give it to them straight and with the filter off.